Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Esports Report. Talking everything Call of Duty, and there's lots to talk about.
So much Call of Duty action going on. Hard to keep up with everything.
Roster Mania, the first move made official this morning.
We have all of the intel as it clears live.
Previously on the Major League Gaming Call of Duty Pro League.
Gaming, the most dominant team in the Pro League right now, Mr. X. They're currently on a 13-game win streak.
Phenomenal. I mean, Scump is arguably the MVP of the COD League.
Denial has been so dominant as of late.
Big trade commitment between Emmy and Denial. Now, Clayster and Jacob both firmly in the round. Breaking news, Parasite officially traded to Faze. Internally, they seem to be blowing up, but yet their results in the COD League have been so consistent.
No, since putting together their new roster, things have been up and down, Puckett, but on a good day, this roster is so talented, I think they can compete without the game.
Aware, kind of picking up all the youngsters on their squad. There's Hugh and TJ Halley, definitely a duo to look out for this week.
Team Caliber, since moving into the team house, they've got all the way from the bottom 4 into the top 6. Envy's struggling a lot in the COD League. You gotta wonder if Saints and Zuma are gonna be that spark they need to come out of the bottom. Chino's really the player to look out for. You know, when we were in Orlando, a lot of players were telling me and Ben that Chino's the best hardpoint player in the game.
Chicago with DA!
Attach! No time.
The Wizard
He's gonna
gets
find
it
him.
done! Scumpy just peeks back, finds a second. And the
no,
third from
that's
Scumpy
unreal.
formed. Oh my God!
No.
Oh! Massive play coming out from Optic Gaming. He turns around, gets one more. There's going to be more.
my God.
Surely not!
He is going nuts.
Time is ticking. He's just going to kill a bubble game, man!
No!
Ever since he turned up, he turned up and all the power play. Just hyped, man. This is a great lineup. The live Faze shot down! Faze win the championship! He's just gonna kill a bubble game, man! Unbelievable play!
Are you ready? It is time for the first match of the winner's bracket round 1 set. We're going to see Aware take on Faze here live from the MLG Columbus Arena. Let's kick it off here, Ben. We got our best of 5 Hardpoint Solar first match here, and we were looking at some numbers during the commercial break. We're going to see some insane slayers from this Aware squad coming into this game 1.
They're just so talented, Chris. This Aware squad is a young God squad. You can hear everyone talk about it that way because they are just naturally so talented. The gun skill that they have is crazy. And of course, accuracy. Going to be the captain of this squad. Of course, the oldest member of the team, coming in at 19 years old. Going to be playing that kind of objective role whilst getting those kills too.
Yeah, accuracy was really kind of the primary objective guy before the team trade. Now he's working with TJ a lot in that. But Happy, he's always had just one job, and that is to slay. You can see his respawn KD. He was number 5 overall with a 1.11 on this squad. He really gets a lot of uplink help there as well. 28 kills per respawn game. But Hugh, number 2 on the list overall when it comes to dropping big numbers. He's insane in S&D with a 1.22 there. Number 3 overall with KD of a 1.16, averaging over 30 kills a game.
And then TJ Haley, what can you say about this guy? He made some absolutely incredible plays at UMG. So good. You know, his respawn KD may not impress you that much, 0.98. But very, very good. Look at the slaying average, averaging 27 kills per game. And then when you actually think about that, when you work that out, that's a lot of engagements he's putting himself into in a map.
This team's so young, we have to wonder, will being out here outside of a soundproof booth affect them this weekend? We have the new noise-canceling headsets on these players with the earbuds for game sound underneath. But they're going to feel the energy a little bit more here this weekend, and you know they're going to be going up against some hardened veterans with the squad from Faze.
Yeah, this Faze lineup, as you said, veterans of Call of Duty, kicking things off with Aches. I mean, hasn't really had the best season 1, let's be honest, but this could be his time to step things up and really make amends.
Yeah, he was playing with a hurt hand at our opener for Advanced Warfare.
Like what?
Still won the championship. Aches, he is considered by most of the community as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. But this guy has been a star in first-person shooters since the beginning of MLG, playing back in 2006 in the Halo days, making the transition to COD look easy. A 1.19 overall during the trade deadline. He was the hottest commodity on the market.
Oh, without a doubt. And interestingly enough, Parasite on this team as well. There was big talks about whether he was going to clash with players like Aches, but he's managed to settle himself down, coming in with that 1.04 respawn KD with a slaying stat, again, 27.94.
And then you have Slasher. This man really put on a show at MLG Columbus for the opener. Really a young superstar, just 20 years old, goes to college out there on the West Coast, averaging almost 29 kills per respawn. His uplinks up there as well. Slasher has been a key factor to Faze's success all regular season long. Excited to see what he could do now at the championship.
Oh, he's going to be feeling real good, that's for sure. For me, though, there's a few things which really come to mind when we look at this matchup. First of all, with WR, you kind of touched on it a little bit when we were going through that team. How are Accuracy and TJ making that transition? We've seen online they've struggled a little bit. Sometimes you'll have Accuracy jumping on the hill, and TJ's like, well, what do I do? Should I just go for the kills? And vice versa. So that's something which I think they still need to try and work on. And as well, of course, Faze, we always talk about how we expect them to argue a little bit, but it hasn't actually been that way.
Right.
I've been really impressed. It's actually been more Slasher and Aches butting heads than anything else.
You got 2 world champions, and then you got a ridiculous Slayer and Enable. Slasher,
He's
kind of
so
the youngest
good.
guy on the team. Still not afraid to put in his input, but let's look at the key player matchup. This is when these two teams played each other,
right.
What their individual stats were. Parasite, a 1.27 hardpoint KD.
Look at
just
those
under
caps.
Happy, a 1.4. That is a ridiculous kill-to-death ratio.
Oh, he's just going to kill things, that's for sure. But the caps coming in 9.5.
Yeah.
From Parasite to a
Parasite's all
4.5.
over that objective. He is kind of a Slayer objective hybrid, an absolute monster. And we're going to see the action kick off here in the best of 5. Hardpoint Solar. We opened up the Advanced Warfare season opener with this map. Looney put on a show against Optic Gaming. I want to see who's going to drop the 50 bomb for the first time at this event. If FaZe wins Hardpoint, they win the series 84% of the time.
That's
so
an
you know
interesting stat.
this is going to be a huge game for Huke and Happy to start their slaying game.
Honestly, though, we brought it up. I heard Maven talk about it as well when he was doing the analysis for this game. FaZe have only won this map 18% of the time throughout Season 1, up against the WR 73%. This is quite literally WR's best map against FaZe's worst. FaZe is going to have to play out of the mind if they're going to win this.
We're going to open things up with Huke from Aware, and he is going to be making his way straight to the hard point. First one in, gets that capture. Now he's going to be running around the map looking for his first lane. We're going to throw on COD Vision for you to show you where the opponents are coming from. Those red outlines are the FaZe players trying to jump in, and already Huke opening up with 2 kills, Accuracy with 2 of his own, and TJ already on that objective.
Huke's going to have a couple more kills there. That's 1, there's 2. Nicely played from him. Looking for the third, turns over towards mid-cut, and his teammate's going to clean that up nicely. Aware off to a great start, 15-1. Of course, this first hill on hardpoint solo bucket, you're not really expected to pick up a lot of time, but if Aware keep going like this, they're going to get every second of this.
Now, looking at the mini-map,
Oh,
Ben.
please stop!
Oh.
Huke, 6th streak already.
Yeah, so 6-0. Not a bad start from Huke. What a ridiculous
good
monster.
stuff.
Talk to me a little bit about the strategy here at the opening of the game. Of course, we saw our Sentinel squad spawning at the bottom of the map, FaZe spawning at the top.
Yep.
What is Aware's goal going into this next hardpoint number 2?
You need to get that rotation, and that's going to be the key. And you can already see on that minimap plays over there, as the hardpoint has rotated. And you have to start thinking about that third hill. That third hill is going to be that money hill, all the way over towards that back garage. You're going to pick up a lot of time there, so it's important to make sure you're consistently putting pressure on the second hardpoint.
Look at the slaying so far from Accuracy and Huke at the top of our leaderboard.
I was so worried that this Aware team may not, feel very comfortable outside the booth. Spoke to Nate Shot's like, honestly, it isn't that much of an issue. I think this Aware team's going to be fine, and they're coming out looking so hot. Huke again with 2 kills. He's 9-3, Puckett. We haven't even played 2 minutes of the game.
It looks like it's his host. All this weekend, we're going to be playing on a neutral host.
Yeah, it's neutral host.
But
that's
I'm
the thing.
amazed by how quickly he's able to melt people with that ASM-1.
He just makes it look so easy. He really does. And with 14 seconds left, this is now where you need to see Aware push through. FaZe has done a good job just locking down that spawn. You see those red arrows spawning. In fact, there's going to be one really big gunfight at the bottom side. And I think FaZe should be able to win that. You see Parasite, he's just sitting down comfortably, going to try and pick up some early time here and get those kills for any of the Aware players trying to enter that hub.
Now, I knew Parasite was going to be kind of the key player. His teammates in the back, you can see them on the minimap locking down the spawns. Parasite, he's going to be kind of that rotating player, watching the window, making sure no one pushes from the front, then able to rotate here to catch players around the corner. I love the setups here from Faze. They have absolutely locked in the garage, but as you see on the minimap, action happening all over the back. There's one player pressing in. Finally, accuracy will go down. Aches, though, inside the hard point, and this is the hill that we're really going to see Faze catch up on the leaderboard. They're now only 13 seconds away from tying.
And again, it came down to that really good rotation from Faze. They recognize exactly what they need to do on the second hill, push through, Parasite locking down that spawn, and because of that, you see Faze really coming back into this game. Now, though, 17 seconds left, Bucket. You need to see Faze rotate here. They cannot give away this fourth hill to Aware, otherwise that really good job they've done of reducing the lead is just going to be for nothing.
Parasite leads all players on the kill feed right now at 14 kills and only 9 deaths. And we're going to see the rotation battle as Parasite is going to melt that hill. We got Slasher on the one side. Enable is going to be in a battle on the left side, Ben. And already Aware is inside that hard point. Big kill just went down on Huke. Now they can flood up this B street, but if you're looking at Faze, you have all the members on the same street. This is going to be so hard to break from Aware.
This all came from Happy's big kill on Slasher. When Slasher was trying to rotate, he picked up one, but as I said, Happy was there to clean it up, and he's doing such a good job just locking down that dirt road side of the map, not allowing anyone from Faze to try and push in, and Slasher has to take his time here. He needs to wait for his teammate support to try and pinch this hill.
You look at the Aware setup, and finally they're going to leave, but Faze has broken it. 24 seconds left. We'll see how much time they milk. Right now, Slasher on your screen, still going to be battling at the van, is going to win that one. Checking the left, no one coming up A Street. So Faze has this locked down. The key player there was Enable. He was picking up some huge kills on Dirt Road. Let's go over to Aches now, who's going to try and transfer over to that position. Of course, the hard point rotating in 6 seconds. Everyone's going to be making the move.
Tied game, Chris, going into this rotation. Of course, the last hard point of the first cycle. Parasite looking to see if he can pick up any of those kills. Of course, Aware did rotate a little bit early there, had to give up some time. They're not going to be very happy about that, but Parasite doing everything he can to pick up these kills around the outside of the hill. More players going to be spawning to his left-hand side. He isn't going to see that. But whilst all that is going on, Chris, accuracy is just sat on that hard point. He was picking up a lot of time before Slasher jumped in and got that kill.
TJ now rotating out with the ASM-1, is trying to get aggressive. Action is going down in the middle of the map, and TJ is going to get flooded. 2 down for Aware. Happy is spawning back garage. Can he rotate over? Everyone just died here for Aware as Faze again has retaken the hard point. Just a 6-point game, less than that now, as it's going back and forth. Aware, did they break it? No, it looks like Faze is going to hold on. Slasher getting the business done.
Big plays coming out from Faze. We saw, Huke starting off this game very well, but now it's all about Parasite, 23 and 14. He is a man on a mission, doing everything he can to get some hill time here for the Faze lineup. Of course, Slasher as well, 21 and 14. Both of those two having a great start to this game.
And where's Slasher trying to go here?
Slasher, he's just going to be angry for this first hill. He's trying to cover up top, pick up any of those Aware players that try and make the hill, and now he's actually been forced to try and jump on and get some hill time. Maybe not necessarily needed to do that with that battle. He had Parasite just next to him, but did so, and that hard point now is just going to be challenged.
Everyone dying for Faze. Aware's breaking right back through. It's Huke doing the damage with Happy's bow. And Huke with the ASM-1 down low is not going to win that gunfight. Accuracy now getting flooded, and again we're going to see Slasher push the hard point. He's going to regain control for Faze as they are starting to pull away on our scoreboard, up by 12 points and counting. We'll see, can they rotate first? It looks like Aware sending 2 players on the pinch. Aches is going to be cleaned up. Aware should be the first to the new hill.
Yeah, that would have been a big kill if Aches was able to get that. Would have given Faze the control of the second hard point spawns. And Huke's actually just going to push out and pick up another kill there. 24 and 19. He's having a great game. And obviously no soundproof boosts. Great. These guys get a little loud when they pick up some nice kills.
I'm liking it. The energy from
Huke,
Aware, you can feel it here in the venue. Huke catching fire. He is at 26 kills. Accuracy is going to be watching down low. TJ's going to rotate inside the hard point, and then at the very top, we're going to see Huke. Really, he's going to be the key player to get all the cleanup kills and the cuts.
Huke on that hard point now. He's going to have 3 players from Faze actually pushing towards him. There's going to be some big gunfights. Accuracy actually gets a 2-piece with a nade, and that's the 3rd kill coming in from Huke. So Aware are going to just manage to hold up that first aggressive push there from Faze, but they're going to need to do it again, Chris. Still 35 seconds left on that hard point.
I was talking to Accuracy before the game, asking him who does the objective. He says, well, now I get in the hill only if TJ dies. TJ is their main objective player.
He's 13 and 26.
Accuracy is now their slayer, so support slayer. He's at 18 and 20, so pretty solid game from him so far. We'll see if he can keep it up, but really the show has been from Happy and Huke, in my opinion. 25 and 29 kills from each, and TJ now putting in some work with this ASM-1.
Yeah, he needed to step things up a little bit. He has those 6 caps. As you said, he's going to be the guy that's always on that hard point. And 15 and 27, not kind of the numbers you really expect to see from TJ. But as long as he's picking up those big wins on the hill, those 2 pieces, that's really what matters about keeping Aware in the lead here.
TJ got every last second on that previous hill. Now we're going to see the rotation. Faze is in the garage first. Big kills from Happy at the cutoffs. And now we're going to see the back left areas controlled by Happy. No more spawns from Faze, but they're going to push 4 men all in this direction. Happy picks up another kill. That is 3 straight. On the other side, Huke and Accuracy defending themselves well. Aware still able to hold on to a sizable lead. You can see up 53 points.
Faze really falling apart after that second hard point. Aware just going so big. TJ with that 2-piece on the hill just cemented Faze with the spawns, and no one has been able to kill Happy. Finally, he goes down 29 and 21. Faze really challenging for 18 seconds, but look at the damage bucket. 183 to 140. Parasite needs to win that gunfight, does so. Pre-fires as well, is going to find the second, and it all comes down to that one red arrow at the other side of the map. Slasher is in support. Faze, if they can hold down this last or second to last hard point, we'll be able to come back into this game.
Yeah, I was highlighting Slasher 15 seconds before the rotation. He was already up top of A Street, moved into the middle computer servers area, and then he had some help from Aches, but now everyone dying. Aware back inside the hard point. Parasite's going to clean up one on the flank. Now he's going to be able to push in. He needs his teammates to spread out, though. You can see the one red arrow on the minimap is going to be trying to push on A Street, but he's cleaned up from behind. All comes down to Parasite, and Parasite gets the job done. Can he stay alive before support can get there? Not going to happen. It looks like Slasher now has to clear the way. Such a tight fight at the top, but Aware is winning most of these engagements.
And that's what it all comes down to. Faze not able to foot that hill properly, as actually someone from Aware got a dirt road spawn behind the play from Faze that was trying to pinch that hard point and got a little bit unfortunate to be shot in the back. Still 17 seconds left on this hard point. No, Faze are going to be in touch. It's still, just over 60 seconds left. It's mathematically possible, but it's going to be so difficult to do. Faze are going to need to lock down this hill, and it's all going to start with this kill on Accuracy. They need to pick this up first.
Accuracy is waiting for the rotation. The new hard point, 50 seconds left. There's going to be 51 total. The battle going down. Boys. Accuracy defending himself while picking up time. Faze needs to get in there right now. Aware, though, set up so strong. They have 4 men all watching this hard point. TJ's going to get the one up top. Teammates in the back are making sure no one's on the flank. Faze is not going to be able to break through in this first game, and the best of 5 is going to go to Aware, our 5th seed.
Yeah, phenomenal plays really coming from them on that second hardpoint rotation. They've played so well as finally Faze trying to break onto that hardpoint. Parasite had a great game, by the way, 40 and 30. Slasher not too far behind, 38 and 32, so it wasn't the killing. It was just that time on the hard point. TJ did such a good job of, didn't necessarily get that many kills, 22 and 40, but the kills he was getting, Puckett, were crucial for Aware to win this game.
And that's a big kill for Huke. That's another 40 bomb for him. If you look
so many 40
at
bombs.
The 40 bombs in hardpoint, wow. Parasite, 12 of them throughout the regular season. Huke, 7, each of them starting off the day with a 40 bomb. A nice start, but Aware celebrating the victory there on your screen. A phenomenal performance from all 4 players. TJ doesn't have the best stats, but he was doing the dirty work, and I was really impressed by Accuracy's ability to transition, not just doing the objective, but also slaying. He went positive, 13 captures as well, and 4 defense.
So what you saw a lot of Accuracy do actually was pushing the hard points first and allow TJ to come in from behind. So actually would act as a distraction of anything else. He had 13 caps overall, so he was consistently putting pressure on the hills, and TJ was coming in behind and picking up the scrap, if you will.
Well, guys, you guys out there in Columbus, is anyone surprised by this Aware team? All right, we have one guy.
One guy said, yeah.
We're going to see if they can keep it going, though, because Faze is so dangerous when it comes to S&D. We'll see if they can tie it up at 1 apiece after this.